Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, it's not. We are live and I am here with my husband, Pierre.
Hi, I'm Pierre. I'm the other half, I guess, of Wellness Essence, or I'm part of Wellness Essence.
Yeah, yes.
I'm just here because it's happy hour. I was invited for happy hours.
We are here just enjoying. I have a seltzer. He's got his, I don't know, what are you drinking?
Well, the only thing to drink now is hazy IPA. Everything's hazy these days, hazy IPA.
Anyway, we just wanted to try something different. And I have my husband here because, as you know, many of the fragrances that I review for you are men's fragrances as well. That's how I got started in the business. That's how, that's where the start became like Wellness Essence. Long time ago, I used to work in men's fragrances. So he's got quite a few. He wears them for me. I try some of his out. He helps me select some of my fragrances. So he's here just because we're chatting, we're having a drink. We wanted to come on and try something different. So if you have any questions for us or for me, go ahead and leave a comment. This is all about getting to know each other a little bit better. So I'm going to go ahead and talk about what I wore this week, what were my experiences, and the compliments that I got from certain ones that I wore. As you know, I am a teacher, so nothing too exciting throughout my week. We're getting ready for our Thanksgiving break. So these are going to be fragrances that I wore to work. We didn't really go to dinner or go out as of yet, so that'll be different.
We did have a unexpected dinner, date night. Was more than happy hours. It was at a restaurant, but it was right after school, so we didn't have to get ready and prepare.
Right, and as you can see or hear, you'll be able to see in a second.
I think.
But as you can hear, our fur babies are in the background, and it's probably because our daughter is probably arriving. So that's why this is what happens.
This is real life. This is exactly. There's no editing here.
There's no editing. This is real. But you want, I don't know. For me, when I watch my YouTube faves like Amy Glam and Lithia, and I watch some of my other favorites, we want to get to know each other on a deeper level. And so this is our life in our home. We're just cozy in our media room right now. I would love to show you the rest of it, but I've got laundry over here. And I've got, our drinks over here. So it's how we live right now. We have a very tight schedule. We don't get a whole lot of sleep, and I haven't been able to put out a lot of videos lately because he's my editor and he has been super busy. Those of you who know us personally, he's got a huge YouTube channel. He is a fantasy sports guy. Check him out. He is Fantasy Endgame.
That's right.
Yes. And so he's super busy right now. They're in, I don't know, deep of football season. Is it mid-season?
Well, it's a little past mid-season. It's almost playoff time.
Okay. So him and his YouTube partner who lives in LA, they're always having to coordinate and work things out. And so my editing, because I'm not computer literate, I'm just not. That is not my strength. That is not my forte. So he usually does that for me. Long story short, so we're going to go live. And I think this is just a little bit more intimate. I think this is more like personal. And I want to get to know my viewers just a little bit better. So we're going to do spirits and scents. I'm going to do martinis and makeup, and probably cocktails and cologne. Those are the three that I'm thinking of. And I'm going to just come on 3 times a week. We're going to go live. I'm going to take questions for you. We're going to talk about different fragrances. He may be on with me. He may not bond with me. We're going to see how that goes. But I like to have this interaction. It just makes it easier for me as opposed to just talking to a camera. So if you have questions, he's going to help me read them, because without my glasses, I won't be able to. Because as you know, I'm the old lady, and yeah, he's the young guy. So
Not that young. Which reminds me of an interesting scent related thing. Okay, so one thing you see, if you leave a comment, we put down there, so what's your scent of the day? Theme should be, what's your scent of the day? What did you wear today? She's going to talk about what she wore and why, and all the notes behind it and all the stuff that she knows, and talk about what I wore and why she picked it for me and why, because I knew nothing about any of this until what, a year ago, year and a half.
Yeah, so we went through quarantine, we went through COVID and all of that. And then life changed for us in a few different ways. I actually lost a couple of friends during that time. And it was just kind of upfront and just made things very real for us. And so I thought, you know what? Why save it for tomorrow? Why save it for the future? Let's live life to the fullest. Of course, in moderation, right? And responsibly, but why wait? And so I started collecting some things back to some of the things that I used to enjoy when I was younger, before we were married and before we had children. And so he had never worn fragrances ever. Like, I won't even tell you what he had in his drawer. It was bought by his uncle, and I love his uncle very much. He's a very prominent former physician out of New York. And oh my goodness, back then in the day, it was top-notch fragrance. And some of you still may wear the classic.
It was Ralph Lauren Polo, the green bottle,
the original.
But it was like one of those little mini things, like this big, when there was like a gold pen with it. And yeah, it's funny because that was my first cologne, and that was when I was like 10 years old. And I had that bottle for about the next 20 years because I never used it. Like, it was a special occasion. I would be like, exactly, I'm not a cologne guy. And now I guess I'm a cologne guy.
And Pierre and I have been together. We've been married, is it 20 years? Almost 20 years? We've been together for about 20 years. 20 years? Almost 20 years. So he was not a fragrance person. And I had been in the fragrance business for so long, right? I put myself through college. I worked on, and so that being said, like, he wasn't into fragrances, and it wasn't something that like he really cared about. So I think I slowly moved away from that, and I just stopped getting for me, and I started purchasing things for my children. And I think that's just what happens in life, right? We start doing for our kids, and we start focusing on them. And now that they're older, we're going to go ahead and start focusing a little bit more on ourselves. So we have a couple of comments, and oh my goodness, thank you so much, Jeanette, for being here. Scent of the day, Angel Muse.
Drawn out scent, saying shout outs to the 4. Hey, is better than none. We've got 4 viewers so far. Working your way out there. But look, let's
we have to talk about this. Week after week, he's only had his channel for maybe 2 years, and they've got 27,000 followers now, or subscribers. And they have a unique following every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. And when they first started, and I think they were already a year in, I'm not a year in yet, but when they were already a year in, they had probably 5 people every single time. And him and his buddy Chris would just put out and come on and build that closeness and community. And those guys are still around. Those are like your fantasy friends, right?
So shout out to the OGs, whoever is on here right now. All 3 of you. You are the OGs. So Drawn Out Scent, shout out, and then Jeanette Cologne. Okay, scent of the day. Let's talk about this.
Yes.
Angel Muse.
Angel Muse.
Familiar with that?
Okay. I'm familiar with it, but I don't own it. So you're going to have to tell me some of your favorite notes about it. What's your favorite? Like, why do you love it so much? comment, Jeanette. Let me know what you think about it. And if you think I should try it, I do own a few of the company's fragrances, but I don't own Angel Muse. And I know that many YouTubers out there and the fragrance community have it. But right now, my fragrance collection, I don't know, I'm probably at 120, 125. So it's not massive. But he wouldn't think it's small either. I said it's relative.
It's all relative, I guess. Yeah, there's always people who have more.
So, Jeanette, I would love to hear what you love most about it and why I should try it. And when you do wear it, what's your experience? How is it mood changing? Like, is it something that you get compliments on? Because I am ready to shop. I start my vacation after tomorrow. So he knows I've got several in my shopping cart as we speak.
Always. I'm pretty sure, and I don't know, and I don't check, and I don't want to know, but there's probably at every given moment something in a shopping cart of somewhere, like
Yes.
Fragrance Net or Joma's shop or whatever they are. Okay, so saying you should definitely give it a try. All
Yes.
right. Well, there you go.
Oh,
So
Jeanette,
I guarantee that a week from now she'll have Angel Muse, and you know what? The next time you go live,
the next time I'm going to come on live, Jeanette, give me about a week, because where we live, it takes a little bit to get here. We're a little, it's San Antonio, Texas, outskirts, a place called Helotes. Well, we're a little bit further out than that. And those of you who are watching that are local or will watch, it does take a little bit of time for us to get our shipments out here.
Always come.
But they do arrive. So if it's not on my next live, for sure, I will have it within a week and a half. So that's going to definitely be in my shopping cart. All right. So
everyone else is on there. What's your scent of the day? You're going to talk about what was your scent of the day?
Okay. So week started, I'm going to pull, I think it was, of course, y'all know, this has been one of my favorites. This is Narciso Rodriguez, Must Noir Rose for her. And let me tell you, like I said, I'm a teacher, and so I have to wear something that's not too fancy, although this could be if I wanted to be. But I just do a light spray. I spray it, I walk through, and I let it just kind of collect on my clothes, on my skin, my hair. Not too much, though, because I do work with young children, and they could be sensitive to fragrances. So this one was the first one that I wore this week, a Monday, and every time I wear it, I get compliments. I get compliments every time I wear this. And he happens to like it, so that works out too. It's one of my favorites, Narciso Rodriguez, Must Noir Rose.
I know it's one of your favorites because, watching your videos and editing your videos, I think at least 3 or 4 times you've talked about it. So it's definitely got to be one of your all-time favorites because it keeps coming up, and it's like your September tray, your October tray, your November tray. It's like it's not leaving the tray.
I need to move on from it. But when something works, it becomes your signature scent. Works with your
scent. I know what that means now. Signature scent.
Yes, so it works with your chemistry. So Monday, what did you wear on Monday? Let's talk, guys.
Okay, so I have my tray.
So if you ladies out here are watching, or anyone who's watching, and you're having to shop for the holidays, and I always think that like fragrances are universal. There's fragrances that are quote unquote designed for men. There's some that I wear and I enjoy. My daughter loves to grab a bottle from her dad's collection. It is something that is just very subjective, very personal. You decide the scents that you really enjoy, and your body chemistry will react differently to every fragrance. So what might lean more masculine on him will lean differently on me. And there are some masculine fragrances that I want to wear and just feel comfortable and cozy and a little bit deeper with. So,
well, to me, fragrances are kind of like clothes. There's some that are very obviously like feminine for female, some very obviously male, and there's a lot that it could go either way. It just depends how it's marketed. They may be marketed for men or for women, but really it doesn't necessarily matter. I guess you call that unisex. Okay, so on Monday, I think I was so tired, I just grabbed the very first one in the front and center of the tray, which
I
she arranged.
Yes, I
So
try to help him out. So he's got a smaller tray that sits. Yes, that's La
La
Nuit
Nuit de l'Homme
de l'Homme
by
by
YSL.
YSL.
La
Yes.
Nuit de l'Homme, and I'm half French, so I know it means the night of the man, even though it was 6 a.m. when I wore this.
And it actually works out well. So what I did, there's been times where he's worn some fragrances to work, and I'm like, no, you shouldn't wear that to work. That's a little more date night, or that's a little too sexy
That
for
was
work.
Tuesday. We're not there
Yeah,
yet.
that's a little too sexy for work. You can't wear that to work.
I'm
And he's
learning.
like, what? What are you talking about? And I said, it's a little heavier. It's too sexy. It's like, you're gonna attract people you probably shouldn't be trying to attract.
I'm not trying to attract
Anyway,
anybody.
I know. So anyway, so I just kind of set a small tray in, and I know people are like, don't keep it in your bathroom, blah, blah. It doesn't stay there for long, right? So it's not going to
Fine.
affect the fragrance. And it
And
is what it
it's
is. We're going to enjoy our life. We're going to enjoy our fragrances, and we're not about like keeping it in pristine condition
yeah,
because
it's not a
it comes
museum.
and goes.
It's, you buy it to use it. At least I hope you do.
Exactly. So he's got a small tray right by where he gets ready in his grooming area, his sink, his vanity. And so that one was on there. And so I have a few that are there. And then I've got another tray, just like I do for mine. Like I've got my November, December, my monthly trays. Well, he's got a monthly tray. And then he knows that those are more for date night or special occasions, etc. So, because he's got a variety. So that's what he wore on Monday.
And
Any
to me,
reactions? What did you feel? Like, how did it wear?
that one, it's not one of the stronger ones. I don't think it's not overwhelming, and I know that's probably why you put it there. So you said it's safe for work,
Yes.
which to me is surprising. Some of these, I mean, these are like really fancy colognes, and not simple, basic ones. And so, like, I mean, that's fine. I mean, I'm not the expert, so but
Well,
that
you
one
can
was
have
very
a
subtle.
high-end taste and it still be very classic and
Right.
very,
Well, and that's why that one to me, it's
appealing
not
to others.
overpowering. It's not, attention getting. So I grabbed it. It's surprising. It's called La Nuit de l'Homme. You think it's for nighttime and going out, but it actually wore very well for the daytime.
Excellent. Okay. So what I wore on Tuesday, it was a gray and damp and a little cloudy. And if you heard my November, it was my November tray. I have a Gris Chanel. So this one here is by BDK. This one is supposed to be a unisex fragrance. I don't know if you can see that. We're not on our best camera because we're live. But anyway, so this one I wore and it wore very nicely. This one is growing on me. It's an expensive fragrance for our budget. I would consider it expensive for us. And it's growing on me. And I say that because those of you who heard me on my November tray, it starts out with like a vinegar pickle type opening. And I don't know why, but that's what it reminds me of. But like I said, you have to wait until it dries down. So if you plan to wear this, and it may not affect you that way, but when I smell it, you smell it as well. I know it smells very differently on you, but when I wear it, I have to give it at least 30 minutes before I go anywhere, because I don't want to be smelling like pickles when I'm out and about. So, Gris Chanel by BDK.
Which is funny because to me, I look at it look, compared to these two.
Yes.
They're both kind of grayish, kind of dark, because this week it got cold and it's been gray and overcast. And so I guess it was kind of like a mood thing. So Jeanette says, been wanting to try that one. Everyone raves about it. Is it like trendy now or popular or what?
Well, it's been out for a few years now. And if you've watched Demi Rawling, like this is one of her favorites. And I think on the like mainstream high end YouTubers that have a large following, this has been one of them that they've talked about, and they have raved about it, Jeanette. They really do. And that piqued my interest. And I'm a blind buyer. He knows. I used to work retail, so I don't go into the shops. I don't go into the malls. I don't go anywhere near that area just because that was my life for so long. And I don't know. I just,
like flashbacks. Or
yeah, I guess. And it wasn't a
PTSD?
it wasn't a
I
bad,
think you like doing
but
it.
it wasn't a bad experience. That's the thing. It wasn't a bad experience. I just prefer to shop online and blind buy now. I look for the notes. I look to see what interests me. I look to see what a combination of different scents like might be interesting to me. And so I thought, you know what, let's see. And it's kind of an expensive blind buy. Let's see how this works. But what doesn't necessarily work on me usually works on him, and vice versa. And so I think that's where I decided to go ahead and give it a try. And then for the viewers, of course, like I'm here for y'all as well. And so, you know, I don't know. You tell me what I think. It smells better on him than it does on me. But
I see exactly what you're saying. It smells almost a little vinegary.
In the beginning, I know.
Not over, yeah.
But it's true. I know this is
but
so
not
crazy.
bad. It's not bad. It's not like
it's
offensive,
a dangerous
you know?
thing. Jeanette, you're so cute. It's true. It is a dangerous thing. But to me, it's like Christmas morning and you're there.
Well, it's part of the fun.
It is part of the fun. It's part of the experience. And to me, I'm so curious. Like I love to do the research. I love to like read about it and think of and hear what other people say and then have my own interpretation and then see how it lands on my skin. And if it doesn't work for me, you know, I have family, I have girlfriends, we have people that would love to be able to get their hands on these fragrances. And if it doesn't work out for me, then I can make someone else happy, you know?
Well, like, okay, so out of all the ones you've done a blind buy, they have no idea what you're expecting. How many of them have you just hated or not liked? Like, I'm never going to wear this. Like, how often does that happen?
It doesn't happen very often. What could I say has been one that I bought that I was like, oh no, I cannot do this. Okay. You know which one I can think of? And I actually was able to return it. It's the Nina Ricci, the rose one. I can, it is in a solid pink bottle. It's opaque. It's got gold on the side. That one. And I have Delina. I have other rose fragrances, but that one was just too screechy for me. It just didn't work on my body chemistry. I know many people love it, but that was a blind buy I had to send back. And it wasn't even expensive. It was like $45, I want to say.
It seems like they're pretty good about taking things back.
Yeah, it depends on making sure that you haven't used it too much. And, you know, certain fragrance companies are departments have certain policies. But yeah, I haven't had any problems with that. And I'm not a returner. So yeah. Yes, that's it. Oh my gosh, she's so good.
What is it?
Rose. And I can't say that. Can you pronounce that for me?
Rose Lixtas.
Yes, that's exactly it, Jeanette. That was the one. It just didn't work for me. And that, I don't know. But other than that, these blind buys, I just love the experience. And there is another one. Oh my goodness. Okay. And I don't have it here with me, but some of you have probably heard Oriana and Parfums de Marly. He knows it's not cheap. And that is one that I have purchased. And my daughter's like, you spent how much on that? Send it back. And I said, I can't. I love the bottle. The bottle is gorgeous. And he's like, you can't keep it. Just
you don't smell it. You just like to look at it.
Yeah, exactly. So that one, I'm still on the fence. I still can't wrap myself around. I don't know. There's just something about it in it.
Well, as long as you like looking at it.
Yeah, there's just something about it that just doesn't quite work. So I don't know. I'm still giving it a try.
But for the most part,
I keep adding it to my tray and seeing what that's going to be like. So anyway, okay. So Jeanette, so tell me, what else did you wear this week that you really enjoyed, or something that you're looking forward to trying?
Here we go. So blind buy, she didn't like.
Okay. A blind buy. Okay.
Burberry Her. I know you have some
Oh,
Burberries. I know I have some
yes.
Burberries.
And you know, that is one I
Try and
have
try
in
one
a,
of those.
I only have that one in a, I try it because everyone loves
It makes
it.
me nauseous.
Yes. Okay.
Do you have that one?
I have it in a travel size, and I actually like it. I actually like it. And yes, but I have heard from others that's a little cloying, like it's a little too rich, it's a little too much. So that's interesting that that happens. Oh, yeah. I'm sure there's someone out there who would love to have that one, because that one is very popular.
Look, if there, maybe there is, and I just don't know it, but there should be. Is there like a fragrance swap thing where like you can trade? Like, I don't like this one, I don't like this one. You just exchange.
Okay,
with people, kind of like, you know, like eBay, you can sell whatever, but just a swap.
Yes. So there are, like, when you go on Fragrantica, there are the communities like you have on Discord where y'all talk back and forth about different things that you have in common with, you know, your topic. Well, there's like that as well. And so people will say, I've got a bottle of so and so, DM me if you want to swap. And that will happen. That will happen. And so, yeah, it actually, people do have it, and it's just a trust that they have in the community, and they do an equal swap. I don't know how that works. I've never done it before.
Well, you should do it, because that way, so you've tried the one, let's say, okay, I didn't like it, the one that the rose one you talk about, but at least now you say, okay, I've had it, I've tried it, and then instead of having to return it and go through all that, basically you're buying another one for the same price, because you're swapping with somebody, and then you get a brand new fragrance.
Well, that's true.
It seems easier.
I mean, I guess if there's someone that you're, you know, that's out there, maybe, you know, like you've become friends with the people that have followed you throughout the last couple of years, you can trust them, and you know that you're going to send them something and get something back.
Just make sure you know,
right. And I'm sure you know, I'll get there as well. But for right now, you know, I've always said to him that if there's something that I need to declutter, if there's something that I need to just that doesn't work for me, I don't mind taking it to, you know, the local women's shelter, or donate it to a, you know, church community or something where they have for people who are trying to get back on their feet, and you know, have some beauty items or some fragrances and things like that. I know certain companies have different regulations, but there are some charities that will accept those. So for me, if something doesn't work for me, I would rather give in that sense, as opposed to trying to sell or swap. Yeah.
All right, we're on to Wednesday.
Okay, so let me
now think. I think Wednesday, wait, did I talk about my Tuesday?
I don't think so.
Okay, so Tuesday doesn't count for me, because that was the day I wore the one I wasn't supposed to wear.
Okay, we'll talk about it.
It was one that was for my birthday, or for our anniversary.
Anniversary.
And apparently,
anniversary when we first started dating.
It's like a $400 fragrance. So I was like, oh, this one looks good. It's nice. I'll try it for today, because I feel like I should wear it, because it was a nice gift. Yeah. But I guess I'm not.
So it was the Alberto Morillas fragrance, Barack. Why can't I think of? Yes, it's Barack. What is the name? I'm gonna have to look it up. Babe, what is it? It's by gosh, Jeanette probably knows. But not Black.
Black Baraka.
No. What is it?
No, it's with a K. Baraka, I think.
Yeah. Anyway, so he wore the $400 fragrance to work, and I was like, no, babe, that's more of a date night scent. What? Look.
Who's that?
I don't know. That's so cute.
It's Tupac.
All right.
That's funny. Is that or it's like Ava with like a burner account?
Do you think it's our daughter?
No, I don't think so.
Yes,
Anyways.
I think it's Blessed.
Blessed Baraka. That's what it is.
Yes.
Blessed Baraka.
Yes.
All right. So bottom line is it was way too nice for school. I shouldn't have worn it. And I was like, oh, this smells good. I'll wear it. But it was on the other tray, the tray I'm only supposed to wear for like special occasions. So
that's too funny.
Yeah, it was a little strong, but that's okay. I wanted to smell myself.
So that was Tuesday for you.
All right, Wednesday.
Okay, so Wednesday, and you can tell I haven't gotten much use out of this. This is Kayali Vanilla 28. This is one that I keep trying.
Oh, all right, hold on. That's a very good point. This is a very good point. Because
oh my goodness, where is it's on your other tray? It's on that tray. It's on the date night tray.
On the same tray where I have that Blessed Baraka, I have the 1 million, and 1 million is actually one of my favorites.
It is.
And she thinks the bottle is cheesy because it's like a gold brick. I like it, and so that's one of my favorite. Like if I had to have a what do you call it, a signature scent, like one that you wear. I like the 1 million. But now it's on that tray, so like I'm not supposed to wear it.
You can, and it's so sad because like we talk about these gorgeous fragrances, and like I want to live this life like I used to live at some point. I think I want to eventually go back to that. But there's so many nights we come home and we're dead tired and we don't go anywhere and we don't do anything. He's like, well, when am I ever going to wear it? We don't have these extravagant
like,
dates. We don't have these
date night
and events and like.
It's like, I mean, like sometimes. Anyways,
that is so funny, but it's true. And so, yes, Paco Rabanne 1 million smells gorgeous on him, and that is a classic signature fragrance. It is a very, very sexy fragrance, but it can carry daytime. It can carry.
I wore it to work before.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, it's Anyways. And so obviously a fan here says it's an amazing fragrance. I agree. All right, and so I don't know if you're familiar with basic Marlocco.
Is this
Hi, Velma. Is this a safe space?
I'm told this is a safe space. Yes, it is a safe space, and please share with me what you mean by that. This is a safe space. We're having cocktails. We're talking. We're sharing. Mm-hmm. Please tell me what you want to know or what you want to talk about.
What you want to know. You know what? That's my flaw. Now, granted, I know now I know, I guess, quite a bit. Okay, not a bit. I know a little bit.
Yeah.
But to me, it's, the whole daytime and nighttime and formal men and women. It's like, if you want to wear it. If it smells good, the only thing I would say is, look, if it's like really overpowering and you feel like something strong, yeah, you probably shouldn't wear it when you're like at work or around a bunch of people. But for the most part, to me, the one that's what is this brand again?
Oh, it's Georgia.
Okay, so on Wednesday I wore this. This is Georgia, which apparently is super fancy.
Yeah.
But it was on this tray, so I was like, I'm allowed to wear it. And to me, this is like super fancy, and it was kind of strong, I thought. But like, it smelled good, and I felt like smelling good that day, so I wore it.
Good. And it did. It smelled wonderful. I love that one on me too. But it smells really good. It smells really good, and you'll get a long wear on that. Like there's times when we're at work 10 hours and you can still smell it when we leave. So yeah. Okay. So we've got a lot of chat going on right now. Is it all appropriate?
Yeah.
I mean, it is happy hour. So, but we always want to be pleasant. And, my saying at the end, with love, anything is possible. So
why don't we just get this out there? Like, okay, so
you're safe here.
We're familiar with, there are some, channels and shows and places where people are just there to like, bash and make fun and talk about people. And that's not what this channel's about, right?
No. I mean, absolutely. Time to musk up. Hello. Mm-hmm. Hi, how are you? No, this channel, like we deal with so much crap in our day the last thing that we want when we're here on YouTube is to deal with negativity or inappropriate, like just negative behavior and comments. This is a welcoming, open, like, of course we can, have dialogue and disagree about things, but it's always in a very respectful manner. Like, we're always going to stay just very respectful on this channel.
Mm-hmm. I mean, there's no need to, I don't know. Some of the other stuff, I don't know why people even bother getting on, to talk about whatever. All right. We're here to talk about whatever you want to talk about. It's your show. It's your channel.
I want to see what they're saying. You're supposed to be tracking for
me.
Okay. So Wednesday. So we were talking about Kate Alley. So I wore Kate Alley. You can tell I haven't given this enough attention. And this is my first bottle ever of this fragrance. This is Vanilla 28. He happens to love it, and I don't reach for it as often. And let me tell you why. And I know this is going to sound really ridiculous, but I'm a visual person, and I do like strong, classic, beautiful, gorgeous bottles. And this just seems to be kind of generic. And all of the fragrances are in the same. I know. And I love Huda. Huda Beauty. I love the company. I love like their message. I love what they stand by, but every bottle is the same, and it's just a different color. It's just a different like juice, like just shade. I don't know. Yeah. And I think that's probably why I don't reach for it, and it's not like flimsy, but it just, I don't know. It just looks. Oh, hi, my babies. Okay.
You keep talking.
We love our dogs. We have 3 doggies. So I apologize for, this is what happens when you're live. Okay. So they'll come on in just a second, or maybe they'll join us here in a little bit. But anyway, so that's what I wore. It's Vanilla 28. I love it. It's warm. It's still very, I think it can be seductive and classy and sexy all together. I think it depends on the outfit and how you present it. So with what I wore to work, it was just very classy. It was very sophisticated. I didn't spray heavy, and that's what I wore on Wednesday. Okay. Love the feeling of love and respect on this stream. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. It does mean a lot to me. And there's so much hate and just dysfunction in this world, and this is not the place for that. So, we are here to talk about fragrances. We are here to talk about the things that we enjoy in life, some of the simple pleasures, to kind of escape all of that can be negative throughout our week or our day. And like I said, we are here to have a little happy hour. I've got, those of you who know me, I'm gluten-free. So I've got my seltzer. My husband loves all different types of beverages. Tonight he's drinking I think he's drinking an IPA, and I used to love those, but I can't have them anymore. So cheers to our friends here. And thank you so much. I know it's only 8 of us, but it's going to happen. It's going to grow, and we're going to get to know each other a little bit better. And I know many of you have asked me, personal questions and things like that. And, I'm here to get to know you as well as you're here to get to know me, and build this friendship. So if you have any questions that are appropriate, of course, I'll be glad to answer those for you as well. Cheers. Profondo is not my papers. It's nice. Okay. I find it easy every day. Oh, I love that y'all are talking on here. Aqua de Joe is really nice. Yes, definitely. That's classic. It's just perfect for every day. It's so pretty. I just picked it up, a new one. Oh, the Royale. Oh my goodness. It wasn't what you were expecting. Okay. I've heard some positive things about it, and I wasn't quite sure what to think. For those fragrances, I was looking for the little, what is it? 0.5 ml, the half ounce. I'm probably going to do that with the rest of the K Alley fragrances that I don't have, just because, like I said, it's mass appealing, and they're wonderful fragrances. It's just, I just tend to gravitate towards some of the others that are a little bit more complex. I don't know. That's good to know. Stone, come here, baby. My doggy has just walked in. What's wrong, babe? Oh, okay. Come here, Stone. Come say hi to everyone. Come here, handsome. Come here. Come here. Say hi. Tell them I got in trouble. I got my parents in trouble today.
Yep.
Our HOA, we got an email because my baby got out. And according to article on my HOA, he's supposed to be on a leash.
Mm-hmm.
And he didn't stay on his leash. He actually escaped because he likes to wander in our community.
He likes to do whatever he wants.
And so, yes, so it's so sad. But yes, we actually got reported. So one of our neighbors complained because he got loose. And look how cute he was. He's our quarantine baby. So we got him in 2020. And he is so cute. He's part corgi. And he's part, hi, my baby. Hi. Oh, and this is, yes. And we have 2 other rescues, but he's our quarantine baby. This is Stone, and he got us in trouble today. And I'm probably going to be fined for my HOA.
No,
I hope not. So everyone say hi to Stone.
Yeah, you're going to hear him a lot.
And you know what? I actually have him test out my fragrances. If he likes them, he'll lick. He'll lick. Come here, baby.
What was the one yesterday that he
didn't like?
What was
okay, that was
he denied you 3 times.
He
like
did. Like Peter. What did I have on my nightstand? What did I spray? Oh, my new one. Okay, so it was new to me. Kelly Kalesh. I liked it, and it is actually a new haul. I did a mini haul. I always call them mini hauls. Stone did not like it. So I usually have. I have a German Shepherd, and
is he a fan of peanut butter? Yes. He's
oh
a
my
fan
gosh!
Of, what is it? Eggs.
He loves a variety of things.
Apples.
He loves apples.
For some reason,
Granny
apples.
Smith apples are his favorite. He loves peanut butter. Eggs for breakfast. What else does he like?
Like Jeanette says, I always tell my dogs to sniff my perfumes, and they actually smell them. Yep.
Yes. And so I always do the smell test with Stone, and he did not like Kalesh by Hermes. He did not like it, and I actually enjoy that one. It's the EDP version, so I'll do a review. And I know many of you probably have already smelled that before, but yeah.
All right, did you see this question?
No.
Anne's asking, do you like the Guerlain line?
Yes, I do. I don't think I have it here, but I've got the classic. Why can't I think about it? Why do I not? Mon Guerlain. Yes. And then I also have the little petite robe one in French. What is that called, babe?
La petite robe? Is that what it was?
La petite.
Folie?
No, légère. Yes. La petite légère by Guerlain. So yes, I do. You have Guerlain fragrances, don't you?
Not here.
Not here. Okay. But yes, we enjoy those. And what I love about them is the longevity. You're going to get quality wear from it, and you're going to get moderate sillage usually for most of those fragrances. We're trying to catch up on the chat, so hold on one second.
Talked about Aqua de Jo.
Yes, love that. And he has Aqua de Jo. You know which one? Oh, if you have not tried Aqua de Jo Profondo lights for men, that's a good one. That's like one of my favorites. We don't have it here on our table, but that is a good one, and I love that for spring and summer.
And then what's this? CK Responsibility is a great one. You know what that's about?
No, I don't. CK responsibility. No, but you have the OG CK1.
I do.
Yes, and our daughter wears that one as well. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
All right, we'll keep dropping the comments. What's scent of the day or anything related to what the discussion is.
Oh.
I love it. It seems like we got a lot of some of the people on it are
Oh,
familiar with
look
each
at
other.
they like our baby. That's so sweet. Who's
Yeah,
got
next show Stone's gonna co-host.
Who's got a tighter leash, the dog or the husband? Just playing around. Who's got a tighter leash, the dog or the
Well,
husband?
Stone's only on a leash a couple times a day.
So
Does that answer your question?
Are you saying that he has the tighter leash?
I didn't say that. I didn't say anything.
Whatever.
I didn't say anything.
Yeah. Okay. That's funny.
That's pretty
funny. Okay. That is funny. Okay. Yogi. Dang, girl. What?
I didn't know you were street.
I could be just about anything, right?
Mm-hmm.
I could be just about anything.
All right. So he's saying my wife likes Profundo, but have not tried Profundo Lights.
Oh, it is so good. Like, it is a great, like, it can be a starched white shirt suit, kind of sophisticated, handsome, striking, or it could be that crisp, casual, dressy casual. I'm going to like a happy hour on the patio. Gorgeous, but very confident. The guy is very confident and striking. That's what I
got it for me.
Yes, of course.
That's okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't let anything else stand next to me. No, I'm kidding. Let me see.
Kidding, not kidding. Okay, let's see. Wait a minute. Sorry, I was trying to get this one. Okay.
Rosendo Mato 5.
Do you know
It's
that?
on. No, I don't actually. Can you tell me a little bit more about it? I don't know that. I've never even heard of that. And forgive me, obviously, not a. Let me see.
Okay, so Basic is saying, love that one. It's a favorite. All right.
Okay. It goes, I can get on the okay. Interesting.
Well,
I'll have to check it out.
So now there's what,
sure.
2 new ones?
There's 2 more.
What are
Thank
they?
you, Jeanette.
What was the first one?
I have to add Angel Muse.
Angel Muse.
And then
now this one is Rosendo Mateo 5, and it's on November Train.
Excellent.
All right.
Okay. Going to bed soon, but you both make a great stream team.
I agree with that. I think that's good.
What's that?
Are we doing more in the future? You can do this again?
Yes. And like I said, I mean, who likes to drink alone, right? Who likes to drink alone? And yeah, I mean, we're used to having a cocktail or 2 every now and then. So like my plan is to do, I was thinking spirits and scents, right? One of the nights. Another night, we'll have a cocktail, maybe martinis and makeup, or maybe it's not your thing.
Yeah,
but makeup is my thing. But you could still hang out and we could still talk about other stuff, because we don't just strictly we don't have to necessarily talk about, we could talk about the martinis.
You can talk about whatever you want.
We can talk about whatever we want. And then the other one was going to be cocktails and cologne. That was the other one. So probably 3. We'll do 3 live shows. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if he'll always be on with me. It's just easier if I have someone to converse with. It's kind of hard just to talk to the camera and then navigate the questions, because I don't want to miss anything. So he really is kind of like my co-pilot here, just trying to help me navigate.
Right. It's your show, it's your channel, it's your thing, it's your essence. I'm just here. But no, I agree, because like for mine, I have somebody to co-host, somebody to go, back and forth with. But appreciate it. Definitely appreciate it. Look.
What's
just
that?
subbed and liked. Notifications on.
Thank you,
So
Money Burner.
that's awesome. The next time you go live, Money Burner is going to be on with you.
Oh, that's very nice. Thank you so much.
And
I
then
do
Jeanette
appreciate
again.
that.
Big shout out to Jeanette for being the first one to comment.
First
and
one
staying
on.
with you the whole time.
Yes, definitely. I appreciate
Okay, so the one
you, Jeanette.
that you're going to buy apparently is a saffron bomb.
Okay.
You big
The
fan
way
of
I can
saffron?
describe it is magical. That's go. I'm so intrigued by
Well,
it.
now you have to get it.
Yes, I am so intrigued by it. That's excellent. I love this. Woo, got my shot.
Okay, well, look, here we go. So besides scent of the night, dry martini is the drink of the night for basic.
Excellent. All right, dry martini. I love that. What are you having?
Well,
you
you
need to refill. Look, he needs to refill.
Wow.
Any of you know Miami or the U?
No, that's
Yeah, that's where he's from.
But look, I'm actually not a fan of martinis because the olive is like, it's just too.
Olives are my favorite.
I know. They're your favorites.
I love olives. I don't know about the liquor part. I probably have more of the olive juice than the liquor, but anyway.
I'd rather drink like a tequila straight up.
Can you please both say Cuddles Crew?
What?
Oh God.
Oh.
I'm not even. No, that's not what he's talking about. He's talking about the.
What? I don't know.
From a different show.
Oh.
Yeah, we're not talking.
Yeah.
That person. Doesn't
Yeah, we're not giving any airtime for that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Not.
Okay. So no,
take
don't
it
know,
off.
and no.
Yeah, no. It's not happening. So ridiculous. Take it off. Okay.
I appreciate if you guys are here. Look, maybe you remember her from bringing in way too much. Yeah, no. From bringing in way too much, money and attention to that stream. But this is a place for positivity and to talk about things, but without trashing other people.
Yeah, we're not going to do that.
No.
Yeah. And if you're his crew, you're not mine.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Okay.
All right, what else we got?
I don't know. Oh, we're only on Wednesday. So Thursday, right?
Yes.
Thursday. What did I wear on Thursday? Oh,
that was today.
Is that today?
Today was only Thursday. I know. It feels like Friday because we're at happy hour, but what was today?
So I wore LaBelle. Got a lot of compliments on this one, more than one, and several. All said I smelled beautiful, and I just love this fragrance. It's gorgeous. She's gorgeous, and it wears so nicely, and it makes me feel good, and it's mood lifting. Love it.
Yeah, that's one. And you're being visual, and you like the bottle.
Yeah,
that's. I can see how you. All right, I wore.
Thank you, Vilma Essence Crew. That's for sure.
So I wore today this.
Oh,
I can't see the
Terre
title.
Hermes.
That's actually kind of weird. Terre de Hermes.
I don't know.
Is that what you do?
You
can't see.
Yeah.
But you can tell because now I actually know this, that the little twisty bottle top is always the same. It twists. You don't push it.
Terre Hermes. Terre de Hermes. That's a beautiful classic signature scent.
Like, to me, that one's a little more masculine.
Terre de Hermes, classy for sure. Am. Yeah.
Definitely a great fragrance. Jeanette, a fan of LaBelle. Can never go wrong.
Yes.
What about the sister, La Perfume?
Oh, you know what? I don't have that. I have the classic. I have Terrible, and I have LaBelle, but I don't have the deeper, richer La Parfum. But hey,
the card has 3.
Jeanette, keep telling me.
No, I think we're good.
I'm adding it to my cart. No, seriously, I don't have that one, but yeah, of course. I love Jean Paul Gaultier. Yeah.
And then basic saying that Terre de Hermes lovely vetiver fragrance. Is that what the?
Yes, it
interesting.
does.
Is that what it is?
Yes.
I'm not super keen on like all the notes and everything. Like sometimes I can pick things out, but those things I'm not familiar with, like vetiver. But yeah.
And some people don't like vetiver, but I actually enjoy the way it's blended in this one.
Amy is saying it can be stuffy for the weekend.
Oh.
So maybe it doesn't play all the time.
Yeah. Well, stuffy for the weekend. That's why he wore it to work.
There you go.
It's not on the date
Look,
night tray.
she'll write down her whole tray. Hey, go for it.
I love it, Jeanette. You're my BFF now, Jeanette. I love it.
All right. Now here we go. This is more like it. Velma
Oh,
Crew.
there we go.
Essence. Velma's Essence Crew.
Yes.
There we go.
Much
That's
better.
a new thing, and it's much better than
Much
that
better.
other crew.
Yes.
All right. See.
Oh, okay. So
here's
plans?
what I would say.
Yes.
I know because she won't do it, but I'll say, if you enjoy watching her videos, you enjoy watching the stream, tell your friends, tell whoever else you think might be interested in this, fragrances, whatever else. So, because she is 100% herself, sincere, genuine. What you see is what you get. Like, this is her.
Yeah, there really isn't much hiding too. I kind of wear everything on my sleeve, shoulder, whatever.
That's for sure. And you know a lot about fragrances.
Well,
I've learned a little bit just from kind of watching and being around you. But
that's so sweet.
now when we get to the cocktails part, then that's what I'll change.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's so sweet.
Right.
Thank you
Appreciate
so much.
that. All right. So while we're waiting for Jeanette to write down her entire tray, and so you can make this big, massive shopping cart that I don't want to know about. What are you going to wear tomorrow?
No, you didn't tell me what you wore on Thursday.
I did. Terre de Hermes was today.
Oh, that was today?
That was
you
today.
went before I did?
You didn't do Thursday?
What did you do on Wednesday?
I wore the...
Oh, you wore 1888.
1888.
Oh, this one's good. If y'all are just kidding on 1888 by Georgioff. So good. Okay. Okay. So what am I going to wear tomorrow?
It's Friday. Now, we already know, because we're having kind of a happy hour now, we already know we're going to happy hour after work. So what are you going to wear?
I am probably going to wear Hot Couture. I know. It's,
nice.
Yeah.
I don't know how it smells, but it sounds good.
It is really good.
Let's see if Stone likes it. Stone.
Oh, Stone, come here, baby.
He's not sure.
But you didn't spray it. Anyway, Hot Couture by Givenchy. And I'm probably going to wear that because I can wear it light and then kind of spray it a little more as we go to happy hour. We are meeting up with friends after work, and so it's going to transition. This is a gorgeous fragrance. This is the EDP version. I have my EDT in the shopping cart. Still adding to my collection. For those of you who don't know, I didn't shop for fragrances for probably like 18 years. And so, I'm catching up from the times that I didn't buy any. I know it's strange, right?
That's a good way to put it.
That's so bizarre
So
that I never did buy any.
You said that's
for 18
Givenchy?
years. Yes.
Okay, so
Yes.
I only have a couple, but that's like my favorite.
Your
probably,
favorite house, right?
Okay, so which is the one that is my favorite? It's like a vanilla, Gentleman. Okay,
Yes.
so Givenchy Gentleman is basically my favorite scent.
Mm-hmm.
I think pretty much it's definitely top 3.
You wear that. Yes, that is one of your go-tos. And it is
so,
really nice on you. It's very creamy. It's very nice.
It a lot. So this, I don't have the most sophisticated notes.
Now, oh my gosh, Narciso Rodriguez Boudre, I definitely actually have that one in my shopping cart. And I was on the fence about getting it.
Lampica, we have that.
Okay, Lolita Lampica. I do have Cacharal. I think I have that one as well. I wasn't a huge fan of that one, if it's the one that I'm thinking of. But Lolita Lampica I did like. And Narciso Rodriguez Boudre, I have gone around in circles, like which one am I going to get next? Which one am I going to get next? And I just recently, babe, say this because you can. 24 Faubert.
Faubert.
Yes, but it's not 24. Say it in French.
24 Faubert.
24 Faubert.
Close.
Yeah, I can't say it. But anyway.
24 Faubert.
24 Faubert. Okay, so this one, I just bought the one that you can wear in the spring and the summer, and it's the Eau Delicate. So that one, I purchased instead of the poudre. But now I've got 4 or 5. Jeanette, yay! I'm excited.
Oh, then her whole other tray is up there. But all right, before we get to that and you start adding things, okay, what's on your purchase radar?
On my purchase
The
radar.
new comment from
Yes.
Mus31.
Mus31. Okay. On my purchase radar, there's a few. Oh my gosh.
lot.
I say a few.
Before Jeanette
it's
gave you all these.
It's constantly going in a rotation. Okay. So I don't have a huge collection personally from the house of, oh gosh, why am I drawing a blank? Anyway, okay, so yes, I'm sorry. Okay, so I want Angel Share. I don't have that. Love Don't Be Shy. I don't have that. So those are probably ones that are on my radar, just because, you know, I know they've been out for a few years now, but I don't have them. I mean, who can have every single possible fragrance, you know, that is out there? So those are my 2 to shop for next. Yeah, I think I have almost all of my Parfums de Marly's that I want. I happen to love that house, so that is definitely one that I have been collecting over the last 1.5 to 2 years. What else? Let's see.
And now Angel Muse.
Yes, Angel Muse.
So we're
lucky lady to have such a great husband. Oh,
too nice. Money, you're too nice. Way too nice. Just like me.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so here's her tray for right now. This is November.
Okay.
Okay, I'll read them and then you can react.
Okay.
Armani Rouge Malachite. Do you know?
Malachite.
Malachite. That's what I said.
Okay. Yeah, babe. That's a little pricey. That's why I haven't gotten that one yet.
I'm fine with that. Angel Muse. Okay, we talked about that. Alien. I've heard of Alien.
Yes.
You have 2.
I have 3 Aliens. Sublime.
I think I like the Aliens.
They were really good.
Essence. This one's Epsom Absolute.
Okay, I don't have that one. Okay, Dior
Addict.
Oh, it's in my shopping
cart. I know you have Twilly d'Hermes.
Yes, I do. But this is the
Eau Poivre.
Eau Poivre. No, I don't have that one yet. Okay.
Okay, if I'm right, look, my French is not all like I know some French. Poivre, I think, is pepper.
Okay.
I could be totally wrong.
Spicy.
I think if I remember my French.
I'll have to take it out.
Scandal by Night.
Yeah. Okay. So, wow, Jeanette. No? I'm going to have to check out your channel. Do you have a channel, Jeanette? I'm sure you do. Because there's no way you can have like that.
Just be a collector.
Oh my God. Your fragrance collection is just like making me drool.
La Belle Perfume.
Okay.
La Perfume.
And that one.
Rosendo Matteo. Okay.
And
My
Ideal
Way.
Intense. Okay. I have Ideal. Intense. I don't have the Intense. I have My Way. And that's so funny that you say, because you were talking about what made you nauseous earlier. My Way does that for me. I have it and I don't use it as often. And I have to go pretty light on that because to me that's a little headache inducing. And I know many people love that, and many people love the intense version. And I'm like, whoa, oh, okay. Libre Intense is the one that is also on my radar for those of you who have asked. So yeah.
It's funny because some of them they say intense. And then they're like, yeah, I mean, there's like, what's the one? Light blue intense. Like light blue is pretty light. And then light blue intense, like, okay, now it's just blue. But some of them, when they're intense, they're really intense. So I get that. That makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. Just to finish up about the Givenchy thing, my fave Givenchy ever has to be Play Intense. Another intense one. Do you know that one?
No. No, I don't.
I don't. Okay, so the Gentleman is my favorite, but she got me for another gift.
Yes.
Because I was like, I like
Was
Givenchy.
it during Pi Day?
I
don't remember. Was it during Pi?
I don't remember why, but I asked for Givenchy, and I thought this one was interesting.
Oh, because it was Alberto Morias who developed this one.
And because I'm a nerd. So I thought the Pi was really cool. It has the Pi symbol. Yes. I used to be a math teacher.
Yes.
And I think the bottle is really cool. It has this texture. And that's really the first name, half of my name, because my name is Pierre. So
Yes.
P-I-E,
Pierre.
but this is
Hi.
just P-I, so it's just the first third of my name. Anyways, this is Givenchy, and it's from Paris. I'm French, half
Yes.
French.
Yes.
So I like it, and this is on my tray.
Yes.
So I didn't wear it this week, but I wore it the last week.
Yes, you did.
And I like it. I don't love it like I do the gentleman, but I think it's nice.
It is nice.
So now
it's very
we need another
nice.
Givenchy.
Okay. Yes.
But Play Intense, well, maybe that's got to be on your list.
Yeah, I'll have to check that out. Now, the ones that I like adore. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this one, if you have not tried this is La Nuit Trésor à la Folie.
I think so.
Yes. So this one is my go-to for now. I love, look how gorgeous, and look how cute it matches my nails. This is beautiful. This is sexy. This is gorgeous. This is, oh, that's so good. Like, I love this. And I also love.
So you're wearing that tomorrow?
No, not to work.
That's too good for work.
No, it's too good for work.
You just like it.
No, I don't know. Not for work. No, I'm wearing hot couture.
Oh yeah, you're wearing hot couture because that's sounds so casual and informal. All right, and then here's a question. Good question, Moose 31. Are we based in Miami? No, I'm from Miami originally, but we live, like I think you mentioned this in the beginning of the show. We live outside of San Antonio.
Yes.
And so Texas, which is very different.
But yes, he's originally from Miami.
Osme is a really good spot for fragrances. So we're gonna go to Miami this summer.
Yes.
So we're gonna have to check out.
We will check out Osme for sure. For sure. Oh, that's excellent. Thank you for that recommendation.
Yeah, we're going back.
Definitely have to check that out.
In early August, probably. Okay, I really don't want to put this up, but I think we have to. Here we go. Jeanette's gonna now have you buy more fragrances. I guess her tray is like 50 deep, I guess.
Okay, so
Herod.
Yes, you've got that.
Is that Herod or is that Pegasus?
This one. All right, we've got a few. This is Pegasus. This is Herod. So he's got Herod.
And then, that's a really good one.
And then he's got Pegasus. And then he's got Layton. And he's got Percival. I love Parfums de Marly. So he's got a few. Not all of them, but he's got a few.
Okay, Ex Nihilo, Brampton,
that one is
Immortals.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
Zone Crivelli Hibiscus.
Oh my gosh,
Mahaga.
Tom Ford, Sunset Blush.
Tom Ford. I know that's expensive.
Yes.
Tom
Ford. Seriously, I don't have Lost Cherry. I've got it in a travel size. I don't have Lost Cherry. So subscribe to his channel. So he's already monetized. So subscribe to his channel, Fantasy Endgame. For those of you who love football and sports, subscribe to his channel, and then hopefully I can start adding more to my collection because I'm not monetized yet. I need 1,000 subscribers. So that would be so sweet if y'all could subscribe and like this and help me out here so this teacher can retire. That would be wonderful.
All right, random question. What's your favorite men's Chanel fragrance and Dior fragrance?
Okay, so Egoist Platinum. That is classic. That is my all-time favorite Chanel, like classic. Now, new, of course, it's going to be blue, right? It's so sophisticated. It's so sexy. It is. So those are my two favorite for men Chanel fragrances. Dior fragrances, goodness. It's probably going to be the Sauvage. I know it's so mass appealing, but
this is is that a Johnny Depp thing? Is that what it is?
Yeah, is that
Dior Sauvage?
Yeah, it might just be because Johnny's on the. Okay, let's see.
Someone's talking. I know you like this one. Platinum Egoist.
Oh, get out. How good. What?
Somebody, because
Oh,
AM said
no
just
way.
bought it today.
Platinum. Get out. How good is it?
Like he's saying Platinum Egoist just bought it today.
No, seriously. Egoist Platinum, it's timeless. It really is timeless. Like you would never know that had been put out decades ago. It is timeless. It is sophisticated. It's sexy. It is alluring. I adore it. But of course, Bleu de Chanel is the more modern, mass appealing take. It's still very classic though. Yeah, no way. It's good.
All right, so let's see what else we got. I think that's a good comment here. Agree.
I feel like it, and it's free. Yes, please do. That's so sweet.
And then love all Perfume de Marly, legit brand, doesn't sell out to anyone, especially influencers. Is that true? I guess we wouldn't know yet. You're not yet an influencer, but you're going to be soon, I'm assuming.
Well, yeah, I mean, hopefully I will be soon. But no, for me, it's just that is a house where you're going to get wearability from it. You're going to get that quality output. I mean, it smells, almost every single fragrance that they put out is high quality and it smells beautiful. Yes, it's a little bit pricier, but for that, you actually are getting what you pay for. Not all of them are like that. Believe me, we've spent a pretty penny on some of these fragrances. And I'm like, are you kidding? I would not. Like there's designer fragrances that smell better than that. So, but with Parfums de Marly, for sure, you can't go wrong.
And I'll agree again with my, not sophisticated nose for fragrances and my knowledge that I have. I mean, every time I've tried one from them, I like it. Mm-hmm. And they all kind of smell, they all have that, how certain ones, they have that same
Parfums
similar
DNA.
Yeah, DNA. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
So you can tell it's from them, but they all are a little bit different. And I got these two for something special. And they're both good. But this one is more for fall, winter.
Yes.
Okay, so it's on the tray, but I haven't really worn it too much yet.
Mm-hmm.
Which one? Wait,
so good.
I forget now. The dark one is...
That's Herod.
Mm-hmm. It's okay if I spray.
You're
supposed to spray it, aren't you?
Yeah. No, not on me. So good. Here, I got my little flutter cards.
Yeah, that's very good.
Let me see it.
And it's not overpowering either. Like it's definitely noticeable, but it's not something that I don't think anybody would be offended by.
It's nice. It's spicy. It's warm. It's woody. So good. That is yummy.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. That's Herod. Parfums de Marly.
Yep. And Money agrees, loves Platinum Egoist.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so asking, what about the original Chanel Egoist?
It was okay. It wasn't my favorite. It wasn't my favorite. It was okay. I would think of that being maybe a little bit more safe, a little bit more mature. That's how I would see that fragrance.
Have you tried YSL Kuros?
I have. That is a classic. It has been around for some time. And it is nice. That is a very pleasant fragrance. That is a very signature scent fragrance. High quality as well. I have tried it. We don't have it in our collection, but yes.
All right. Well, apparently we do have a football fan. Fragrance Fight Night. You've heard of Fragrance Fight Night? What's the best? Oh, no, we're getting to that. Best fancy RB. Well, it's got to be Barkley this week based on his matchup. But look, guys, seriously.
Fright Night. No, he's actually asked me to be on one of his little where we go head to head.
Battle on which fragrance you like?
battle on which ones we like, and we
Future
go head
guest?
to head. Yeah, seriously.
Someone
of
earlier asked, "Are
course.
you going to have guests on?" Well, of course, eventually you will.
Eventually I will. I've got to get, oh, babe, I've got to plug in my computer. It's about to die.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on 1 second. I'm going to go get my charger. This is live TV. Potty break for me.
Okay.
Okay.
So
carry on.
answer a couple of questions here while Velma is gone. So yeah, my channel is called Fantasy Endgame. If you like football, subscribe. We have a Discord that's free too. But let's talk about the important thing here. Not a super chat button. So to get super chat, and AM, you're exactly right. You need a certain amount of subs. Look, she's only had this channel for not even a year, and we haven't really been able to do consistently videos every week because of time. I mean, that's it. This isn't a paying job yet, so time, is kind of prohibiting the regular content that you need to get a lot of subs. So the bottom line is you're supposed to get 1,000. Once we hit the 1,000 sub mark, then you might see an ad once in a while. Then you could see super chats. But I think, honestly, you're going to see a lot more live streams because I think this is where it's at. Huh? That's true. Okay, so I do think she has a link there in the bottom, the description, or at least from some of the videos or in the channel on the description, you can see about the buy me a coffee, or really she should have said it truly. But yeah, so we're going for 1,000 subs this year. Hopefully that happens. But we're going to keep doing this. So let's see. All right, so basic saying, best friend loves Platinum Egoist. But Platinum is what, an old one, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, so I know that at one point, I think the idea was to do a theme with like 90s best classic throwback fragrances. So that's why she got the Platinum Egoist, CK1, Eternity, Polo maybe, or one of the polos.
I had Escape by Calvin Klein.
Okay.
Cool Water.
Cool Water. That's right. Cool Water. I heard of Cool Water. I'd never worn it, but yes. So anyways, yeah. Look, the depth of knowledge she has is enough that it's old because she's been doing this for a while. She has the background, and then some of the more modern fragrances, she's always trying new things. So I think you'll find a lot of variety, a lot of different things on the channel. So all right, I have to put this up here. Fragrance Fight Night. Dude, this is what we do every day. We answer questions. So look, I'm not here to be promoting myself. This is about her, but she's taking a break. So I'll put up the link if I can get it real quick. Like, if y'all gonna sub to her, wouldn't mind if you sub to mine too, and tell your friends, anybody who watches football. Might take a little while. What am I drinking tonight? I need to get a new one. Hazy IPA from Stone. Our dog is named Stone, but the brewery Stone from California. I think it was called something Vengeance. It's pretty good. I mean, Stone, you can't go wrong with Stone. Okay, let's see. What else we got? Oh, very good question. Very good question. All right, just in time for this. What is your earliest memory of a fragrance?
Giorgio Beverly Hills. I know I'm dating myself. Giorgio Beverly Hills or Bob Mackie. Those two have made it. Oh, look at my babies in the background. Hi, Papas. How's my boy? Yes, Giorgio Beverly Hills would be my like first impression of a high quality fragrance back in the day. And then Bob Mackie was my signature scent when I was, decades ago.
You got a thumbs up, or at least a strong arm on that one. Georgia Beverly Hills.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's so beautiful.
I need another Pilsner lager. IPAs are too hoppy. Yeah, I know. Not everybody likes IPAs. She loves IPA.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
She loves
so
IPAs.
before I had to go free, that was when craft beers first started, a while back. Love it because I love grapefruit, and that bitterness and that hoppiness is so good. But I can't anymore. But we have found a few
there
now.
Are gluten-free ones.
Gluten-free ones.
Go get it, because I'm going to get myself another beer anyway.
Okay, good. All right. What are y'all having tonight? What are y'all drinking? I had to get some water. I need to hydrate. So tell me, what are y'all having tonight?
Somebody said they were having wine.
Oh, very nice. What's your problem with cool water? Nobody has a problem with cool water. Oh, someone had a comment, and to me, that is withstood the test of time for blue fragrances and aquatic fragrances. That is classic. That is beautiful. It's long. Oh, it's nice, and it's so cost effective. That is just, I don't know. I would smell you if you were wearing that. Seriously. Okay. Now that we are alone, oh Lord, have mercy. Okay. Let's see. I don't know. I need a fragrance and fantasy answers. Oh, okay. So I need fragrance and fantasy answers.
Yeah, that's fight night, right?
Yes. And he actually, you're so sweet, because I thank you so much for being on, because he's actually invited me to be on his show. Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. So Jeanette is having the Burgers wine. Yes. Okay. So Glutenberg IPA, for my friends out there that are celiacs or have gluten intolerance, this one is an excellent one. It's called Glutenberg IPA, and it is nom nom.
That's good. You like IPA, but you're not supposed to drink.
Exactly. That is good. Okay.
All right, so I'm switching because it's getting late. It's time for dessert. So, like IPA, here's...
I'm confused. What is that?
Morning Sunshine.
Ooh.
Coffee stout with maple syrup.
Yum. That's perfect for the season.
This is a beer.
So if we had... Okay, so here, for my fragrance experts out there, cheers for my fragrance experts out here. So if you had a fragrance that you could, a gourmand fragrance that you could recommend, that would be a mapley coffee note fragrance, which one would you pick?
Is that a thing? Like, isn't it a thing? Drinks and fragrances together? Because a lot of the,
yes,
well, for beer especially, but also with wine, the scent, the aroma is half of the experience. So I imagine you could actually pair, and isn't a thing where you can pair fragrances with meals and with drinks? Yes,
there actually is. And there's this guy, and I don't know his name, but he's on Instagram, and he always pairs his fragrance with a wine. Always, always, always. And I don't know the name. So if you know the name of the guy on Instagram who does that, and his images are always very beautiful. Like, he has a perfect photographer or picture behind it. The image is there, and he always has his wine to go with his fragrance. It's really cool.
There you go. And I don't know why it just now I just now noticed the name here. I couldn't see it's Bilbo Fraggins instead of Bilbo Baggins. That's like a Lord of the Rings thing.
Oh, well, I was wondering, because this little guy here is that.
So you two are welcome to the Shire anytime. That's a pretty big compliment.
Really? I don't. Tell me about it, my little nerd alert husband.
We won't get into all this stuff, but anyways, yes, that's
a very nice compliment. You live in San Antonio.
Look, the Pearl.
Okay. I had a conference at the Pearl. It was awesome. It was before. Okay. All right. So Yes. My brother and my sister-in-law actually lived at the Pearl for a long time, and we had another friend who lived at the Pearl. It was beautiful. It's a
Awesome.
beautiful, beautiful place to go and have great food and have a nice little walk. It's
And like for us, I don't know, that's not a place where I would want to live, or that I know you would want to live, because there's a lot of noise, especially on the weekends. They have these markets in the morning, and then there's a lot of just people always there. Like, you're surrounded by restaurants, but it's an awesome place to go and hang out, because it's like a community, like a little community, but there's so many restaurants and bars and everything, and it's one little area.
And high-end conveniences all around you. You don't need a vehicle. You can come and go. If you're working from home, that's a perfect location, and it's gorgeous during the holidays. I mean, they do such an amazing job with their decorations, and the restaurants around there are just so good. But yes, I couldn't do that where we live in complete isolation. You hear like the animals, and you hear like the sounds of nature, and it's quiet, and there's no cars around, and it's beautiful, and it's breathtaking. But yes, like the Pearl is gorgeous. But when my brother and my sister-in-law lived there, when they lived in town, they talked about it, farmers market, the trucks coming in at 8 in the morning and 7 in the morning. And, if you're an early person and you love being surrounded by people all the time, that would be your perfect place to visit. And they have great shops down there. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, definitely. All right. Well, looks like AM is now heading to the PM.
Yes.
Said good night.
Yes.
I know we've been on for a while. So.
We have. And I was just thinking that. So we'll do another 5 minutes to do around an hour and a half, but I know you just started yours, so I don't know if you're ready to go another round, then we can.
It's your show. It is your call.
No. If my 10 friends that are on here are ready to go a little bit longer, then we can go till probably 11 our time.
I'm ready for bed.
Oh, Stone, my baby. Can you see him? He's so cute. He's so cute. That's because he was out and about getting us in trouble today.
Yeah, exactly. He's running around.
He's so cute.
He's checked out. He's totally checked out.
All right. Anything else? It can be about fragrances. It can be about anything else.
I'm just saying, just so you know, like the moment
I hope we
get off here and live, she's going to go and start adding everything Jeanette put up there. Like she's adding it. I guarantee it.
I know. I can't help it.
Maybe not all of them.
It's so much fun.
But most of them.
It's so much fun. You can't ever have enough. There's just too many to choose from. What else? What fragrances are y'all planning on wearing for Thanksgiving?
That's a good question.
That is a great question.
I have not thought that far ahead.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so that's a great question. What would be good for that? Because you're around family.
Yes.
A lot of people, but people it's an intimate setting, but you want to,
Okay, so for you, I would probably say, I would like.
Is there a certain note or something you go for?
No, I would like Gentleman. Is it Gentleman? No. Oh. You get the one.
Oh, well, this one.
Oh, but yeah, Dolce & Gabbana, the one for him.
One of your favorites.
Oh, this is one of my favorites.
Dolce & Gabbana.
Yeah, Dolce & Gabbana, the one. I think that would be nice for you. You can't spray too heavy though. That one would be really, really nice. And for me, I don't know. I might do something a little bit lighter, like Boss Private Accord. I think Hugo Boss Private Accord. Yeah, this one would be nice.
Are there
it's one of my favorites.
Notes that like go with turkey and stuffing?
To me, I want something that's warm and creamy and cozy and comforting. That's what I want.
Because you stuff yourself and then you're going to be falling asleep. So that makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
I don't know. Yeah, I think that might
honestly would make the most sense if you're having on Thanksgiving.
It's pie. Oh my gosh. Pie style Jack.
Pie.
Yeah.
Get it? Okay.
Okay.
Anyways.
Jeanette, what are you going to wear? What is your plan?
Yeah, obviously you have a lot of choices. So the question goes, she left, I think, the first comment all night. So I think it's only fitting she puts the last comment too.
Yeah.
So the ball is in your court. What are you gonna wear for Thanksgiving? So I guess I know. I'll wear the one. That's fine.
I like that.
And you're doing
Hugo Boss Private Accord. The scent Private Accord.
And then Jackie's gonna wear something. You're gonna have to ask her. She's always wearing something.
Oh, my sister-in-law always smells so amazing. I'll have to ask what she's wearing. She is always, and she leaves you with like just a very good feeling because she always smells so amazing.
All right, here it is. One that we talked about. She says Herod.
Nice. Very good. Very
Tell me
good.
which one is this, the dark
Yeah.
one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Excellent. Sounds good. That's
Well, you know
perfect.
what? Maybe I should wear that now instead. I'll wear this on Black Friday when I'm not out shopping with everybody else.
Yeah. All right. So I think that's about it. We have made it to an hour and 30 minutes. We will definitely be on again soon. I will definitely post it the next time we're going to be on, but I really do appreciate our friends who are here today. And I thank you for being here and help me navigate all of this on the side so I didn't look like an idiot. So this baby is out, and this baby's about to be out because I've got to get up at like 5:30 in the morning. So we're going to say goodnight for now. And we will hopefully be on before Thanksgiving. All right, everyone. Nice to meet you guys. Thanks for sharing. Absolutely.
Right.
Remember,
Awesome.
with anything, love is always love, love, love. With love, anything is possible. All right.
All right.
Until next time, everyone.
Thanks for watching.
Bye. All right. Good night.